For me, I'm like 33 years old. I'm like, I don't actually, not really actually supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be at least a certain weight of like a normal 33-year-old.
Right.
I'm like weighed about, I'm gonna be true, I'm about, no, about around 240. So I probably would have a bit of a large heart. I was in part of my life too, at least from I was at least born up until about age 11. That's when I started to gain weight. And I've been actually up and down in weight. The worst weight I ever weighed in my life was over 270 pounds. I had trouble breathing.
Yeah,
I had no trouble walking, just mostly breathing. I would like breathe a lot heavy. And then I found a solution up in 2008. I realized that I was lacking water. And I would drink lots and lots of water. A type of glass I use to drink a lot of water, I don't use like a regular, like small, like coffee mug or anything. I would drink out of a beer glass. And I would like drink plenty of rounds of water. And all that weight out of my body would loosen out.
Right.
I not only lost weight in my body, but weirdly, I also lost weight in my feet.
Right. Well,
During my junior career in high school, during my junior year in high school, I had in the beginning of it, I was size 10 in like sneakers and shoes.
Right.
At the end of my junior year, I was up from 10 to size 14, double wide. And in 2008, I started like drinking all that water and everything. What was 2007? And then about a year later, my feet swelled down from a size 14 sneakers, 13 wide in shoes, to a size 10 on both.
wow, that's excellent. And I'll just throw this
I even
out
asked
there.
I even asked plenty of doctors out there.
I'll throw this
Go
out
ahead, John.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I need a gym myself too. I'm not like I'm not the best in the figure. The worst weight ever weighed in my life was over 272 pounds.
Yeah.
And I had trouble with breathing and stuff. I'm holding it down at least about 20 pounds under it.
Yeah.
But I want to go back. I want to at least be at least less than 200 pounds.
Yeah.
And for many people that have seen me here, I don't look, like I said, the same few person that's on the screen right now. I've recently lost a lot of weight since the last taping. Why did I lose a lot of taping? To tell you the truth is that I really, I see a lot of things online, especially on the multimedia and Facebook here, and I see everybody has a successful story about I'm gonna be, very proud of themselves. They were gonna like be in the movie and stuff here, and I made a great accomplishment by weight. In February of 2013, I was weighing almost 260 pounds. I'm right now down, I'm now 220s, and I'm not giving up to make a grand goal of over 200. I'm probably less than that. I want to be slim again. It's one of my biggest wishes of all.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of people have different reactions. A lot of people realize that I have physically lost weight.
Yeah, Brian.
Within the past couple of months.
Yeah.
On the February show, I was about 260 pounds. I'm now down around 205.
Yeah.
Yay! Good for you,
5
Brian.
pounds.
Beautiful.
I was almost at 260 pounds, but I went up a little bit, unfortunately.
Bring him out.
See how he looks? He lost 50 pounds, everybody. Let's hear it for Brian. Lake
Yeah.
Paola.
Give him a chair.
From Lake Paola report. Here he is.
All right.
He's a new man.
Let's give him a chair.
Oh,
Have a seat. Have a
Some
seat.
questions about,
Brian's in the hot seat.
and yeah, we got.
In the hot seat.
Well, actually, yeah, all right. We can come. You
good?
want to come over here for a minute? You go to talk. Sure.
You have to squat while you're the big squat. No chair. You can take my chair.
All right, come over
right.
here for a minute.
Sit in my lap.
Yeah, right?
Brian Lake Paola.
So Brian and I did a show back in November. December 4th.
December.
And we just did question and answer. Now, I'm very big into the belief you give people information. I'm like a vampire. Unless you invite me in, I don't come in. I'm not going to tell you what to do. If you invite me in, if you're my client, I will tell you. So we went over some things, and you've lost 50 pounds since then. That's amazing. And we haven't even worked together, but we did go over a lot of information, and I think you picked it up through osmosis. So you lost 50 pounds, you look good, and more importantly than the weight loss, you feel good, because I asked him backstage. That's what's important. You feel good, you feel healthy. What are some changes that you've made since December that have brought you to this point?
Well, you know something, Jen? My diet started back in February, Friday, February 13th of this year. And it came from my mind that I've seen so many people healthy,
and looking upon myself, I realized that I'm not too healthy. I thought of the motto: people that eat that are healthy have healthy lives. People that are not so healthy have a very terrible nor miserable life. And I got so frustrated. I couldn't take it anymore. I needed to physically change my life.
So you got sick and tired of being sick and tired. You hit your bottom.
Correct.
Yeah, a lot of people need to hit their bottom before they change. I don't like to see people hit their bottom, but honestly, I like to wait until people are ready. That's when they're going to make the changes, not when someone breathes fire down their throat. So you felt inspired, and what are some things that you've done since that Friday the 13th?
Well, I went back to my original basis back in February of 2008.
Okay,
I bought myself a beer glass.
okay,
I did not fill beer in it. Just to make it aware, I filled it with water.
okay,
So
so
I
more
drank-
water.
yes.
That's one. Number two,
Okay, I drank at least lots of gallons of water. The reason why, back in when I was 16, late 16 to 17 years old, I used to have the wrong things in high school, such as meats and they had the hot lunch, they had the cold lunch.
Okay.
Someone said cold lunch. Cold lunch mostly consists of delicatessen meats and everything. So I had one slice of each. My foot
so
size
you
at the time.
reduced the amount of cold cuts.
No, I had a lot of cold cuts. I had it
What's
on
your
daily.
second change
Well, the second change in life was
since December that led you to progress?
was at least started drinking a lot of water,
Water.
working out.
Working out,
I bought myself. I have what you call the shake weight.
shake weight.
Yes.
Oh, you're the first. I don't know anyone that uses it.
Actually, believe it or not,
Can you
Bodybuilder Bob
get
was
a demo? I'd like a demo.
Bodybuilder Bob actually demoed on my show. Really.
That's
I
right.
wish we had one right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah.
You said.
And that's about one of those
Right.
hex barbells also too. I
Okay.
bought the 10-pound, 20-pound one as well.
So
And you still
wait.
have all your teeth, right?
Yes.
Okay.
all
Yeah.
right.
A lot of people.
You remove some organs.
Yes.
All right.
And I did a couple workouts with that. Then I also got myself. I had originally a 1-foot step ladder.
Okay.
So I was doing some light workouts with that too, as well as instead of lifting overhead and everything.
Right.
I also did it with my feet too.
Okay.
I did multiple minute reps. I started 10-minute reps.
Okay.
I could do it for about a good half an hour.
So more water. Change in the meals.
Changing meals.
Like what?
I ate a lot. For instance, for lunch I ate a lot of salads.
And what did you used to eat?
Oh boy.
Let's get a comparison. Let's get a
But I used
comparison.
to eat anything that's in the fast food restaurants like Burger King,
Okay.
McDonald's,
So
Checkers,
fast food to
Subway.
salad.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying
Not
it?
fast food salad. It was not.
Okay.
It was
Fast
not
food to
salad.
salad.
Fast food.
Right.
salad.
Yeah.
It was on and off really.
Okay. So it's been about 5 months since you started making changes. What are a couple of roadblocks that you
The changes really happened in February. So
Okay.
there was nothing happened in December after that
Okay.
show. Nothing happened in January. It's just February the whole thing started.
Okay. Okay. That kicked it. So any roadblocks? Any obstacles? Or just
I did had one
smooth
roadblock.
sailing?
I did had one roadblock on the 2 days after I started my diet.
Okay.
I was wearing these slippers. They were a little loose on me because of the original weight loss,
Right.
the original
Yeah,
feet
your
loss.
shoes get loose.
Because I originally had I went from a size 10 to a 14. I'm a wide width, a double
Right.
wide width. I went back to a 10 for the past
Wow.
6 years now.
Okay.
5-6 years. Since
Okay.
2009. And like I said, I run up the stairs and I fell down. My right hand got banged up.
So make sure to change your shoes when you're losing weight.
Not just
No for everybody. Change your shoes or wear
Right.
4 pounds of socks.
Don't run. You're
All
at
right.
school.
That's a new one. Although
How's your
my
stamina going? How do you feel? Do you feel energetic? Do you feel more low? How's your energy level?
My energy is much better.
Yes.
I remember there was one time in I think January, I was running up against the Stand-On Ferry on Manhattan side,
Yes.
and ran upstairs. And once I made it past the stairs, once I got onto one of the ferry boats, I almost felt like I almost had a heart attack.
Wow.
That's how bad it was.
Was that you? I thought you.
No. But I was heavily breathing. Actually, a person thought I had a heart attack, but I didn't have a heart attack.
Yeah.
It's just that the running and everything to get me past the doors.
So you
Sit
said
up.
to me
Sit up straight.
if
Sit
you
up straight.
sit up straight.
I'm straight. I'm straight.
Sorry, I can't help
That's
myself.
All right.
No, it's good. It's good for your breathing. You breathe better. So my final question for you is, you said to me that if you can believe it, you can do it. And I always joke around, if you can believe it, you can be it. Haha, just kidding. But what's your strategy? So you've had some strategies in place, the fast food to the salad, more water. I guess you weren't drinking much water before.
I also take a lot of vitamins too.
Okay, so you've added vitamins in?
Added vitamins,
Okay.
yes.
Any other things that you could give to the audience that maybe they want to lose 50 pounds in a couple of months? Any recommendations now that you've learned?
And also, what is your future plan?
Exactly.
Well, right now, since I lost 50 pounds, I continue to at least lose another 50 to 70 pounds.
Are you training with anybody?
No, I'm not training with anybody. I've been doing this all at home myself.
Just let him do it slowly because
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Hey, you have the motivation. As long as you got the motivation to do it, you'll.
But I also been taking
talk
a
about it.
weight loss pill that has. I didn't realize it came from Dr. Oz. I know he's been on the news lately, so much controversy. It's called Garcinia Cambogia. I don't know if anyone have heard of that pill. And they have different type amounts of hydroxycut acid, which they take, and it's all natural flavor and everything. And
Do you find that helps with energy or cravings? What have you noticed?
mostly
in that?
cravings lately.
So your cravings are lower?
My cravings
Because
are
of
much
taking that?
my cravings are much lower.
Okay.
I'm not too like hungry of anything. I started the pill at least about maybe towards the end of March.
All right.
So when I first lost the weight, I lost like 10 pounds in like in 2 different weeks. I lost about 20 pounds. So I went from like 258 down to about 245. But then the pills, I spotted them in the medicine cabinet. I didn't realize that the pills came from, because my parents, like my mom, my stepfather, they shared a medicine cabinet. I thought it was my mom's. I thought it was my mom's pills. I thought it was my stepfather's pills, but he wasn't taking it. So it was called the Garcinia Cambogia burn version of it, and I started taking the pills.
You know, we've talked
Brian.
about.
But there's something else too.
Go ahead.
I almost could have hurt myself also medically because you're supposed to take 1 pill daily. I exceeded to triple the amount.
You overdosed?
I overdosed. I took about 4 pills, 2 in the morning, 2
A
at
lot
night.
of
still
people
taking
learn the
those
hard
pills?
way.
But are you still
I
taking
took a different brand of pills called Premium Garcinia Cambogia.
We're
they're
going to
not
talk about
drug,
this
right?
on
That's not-
Friday.
No, it's not
But
drugs.
how are you going to wave out of it? Because the moment you take those pills, then what's your reinforcement? Because right now it seems like
Friday, he's coming to my
Yeah.
seminar, and we're going to
There
go
you go.
over an actual plan that, let's say the pills are off the market, he's going to have a safety
It's-
net
'cause he
of
has to
things to
have
do.
safety
Yeah,
net.
Friday. We're going to
All
go
right.
over 2 hours.
I never really took those pills. I mean, all of a sudden, I just bought those pills out,
You're
did the
joking.
research online, and I started taking pills. I mean, the pills I'm taking now is the Premium Garcinia Cambogia.
Okay.
And you could take up to about 4 pills, like 2 in the morning, 2 at nighttime. There's nothing wrong with that. But the ones as the Garcinia Cambogia burn stuff, it said 1 pill daily. I exceeded up to about 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills at nighttime.
And we'll follow up with you on that in a
All
couple
right,
of
let's hear it,
months.
everybody, for Brian Lake Viola.
But
Thank you.
All right,
thing
Brian,
I
you
would
said
like
more
to
than
add,
enough. Yeah, no, great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh no, that is unbelievable, Jen.
know, one,
You inspired.
New and improved Brian LaPriore. Slimmer. I don't know about better looking, because I'm the better looking out of you too, right? Well,
You think
anyhow.
you are, John?
Well, that's what they tell me.
I just want to thank you for having me back.
Well, Brian, it's a pleasure to have you back on the
Yes.
show. You've
I
been
look
a-
completely different since the last time I was here.
Yeah,
Actually, we did a show in February, and I remember how big I actually was.
Yeah, well, Brian's on
I
his
had.
way
That's right.
losing some weight, and
Not some. I was back in February of this year. I was over 260 pounds. I now weigh in at a total of 200 pounds.
wow, that's excellent. Good.
Or
good
201.
job. You
I
know
lost
what?
over 60 pounds of my weight. I had a weight loss miracle.
Well, and it's still continuing, right?
It is still continue.
What's
I
the
was
goal? What's the number we're looking at?
150, at least
Okay.
150 to 160.
All right, well-
I know it'll be super slim, but but you know something? I dedicate myself to be that way. Being fat, miserable, I was not happy in my life.
Right.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I was given not only a first chance, a second chance, but a miraculous third chance. I had a spiritual savior, thanks to my friend and manager, Fred Kasha.
Right.
He brought in somebody to help me lose my weight.
Okay.
And I just gotta say, I'm very dedicated.
What's the person's name that helped you along, or got you started?
You
here?
know something, John?
Got the ball
A
rolling.
lot of people helped me out lose the weight.
Okay.
I mean, I mean, the worst day of my life was June 1st, 2005.
Right.
That was the very last time my father spoke to me.
Right.
My father asked me to promise me not to be big as him,
Right.
and to basically lose the weight. My father died on June 3rd, 2005. It's going to be 10 years this year. My father weighed in at over 440 pounds at his death.
Wow.
My father did not want to be the same weight as him.
Right, I understand that.
And it took about now 10 years, about 10 years ago to make this
I gotta
miraculous
say
miracle.
this, Brian, you're definitely making him proud.
And now new season starts in September. The only difference is in the football season is that I, of course, lost over 70 pounds, and who knows how much more weight I lost in that time frame. I used to wear a referee outfit. That referee outfit now is too big on me. I
Well,
can't even
you-
fit anymore.
You
Yes.
look wonderful.
Thank you.
There you go, that's
well, there's
called
me.
body.
When I was much heavier,
Yeah, you were about.
you can
100
see my
pounds
nipples
heavier,
on there.
right? Yeah.
I was like over about, forget it. I mean,
Yeah.
I weighed over
But you look
260.
good though. No, but I mean.
Yeah, my puffy cheeks, my
Yeah.
little glasses. You can see the ladder in front of the way. This was in Studio A. We took this picture in August of 2014.
Yeah,
Before I started weightless. Next picture.